There we go. Might take a second for it showed numbers anyway. Been a long day.
Yeah, we put in some work.
Been a long day. Yeah, nice. Midwestern. Hey, Reef, how you doing, buddy? Justin, Michael Grant. Hunting stuff? Yeah, we're doing pretty well, man. We're doing pretty well. Very happy with where we're at. Ty Morris, how we doing, buddy? Kind of hard to swallow not trapping raccoons in Iowa right now.
We're making up for it with muskrats, though.
Oh yeah, by far. Marcus, how we doing? Good evening. We're live from the camper, about 30 yards from the marsh. So, Brent, it's a whole different ball game, man. It's an upper body workout for probably both of us.
Well, yeah, running that motor for sure.
He's running the motor, and I'm in the bow working out of that. It's tough. So, hey, Bearded, how we doing, man? Oh, you should have hunting stuff. Jeff, yeah, the muskrat boys. We're something anyway. We're something. Don, how you doing, sir? Quentin, what's up, buddy? You get out yet? Back home? I know a lot of guys are catching a lot of coon back home. Marcus, you're gonna see a lot more of them. We have terrible service here. We tried to hotspot phones, both mine and Hoover's phone, to try to get videos out, but it's not possible. It's just not working. Mark, what's up, man? Bearded, you're going out tomorrow? He's my buddy from down south. He's actually coming up here raccoon trapping with me in a couple weeks.
There you go.
Oh, it's been fun. It's been an adventure. Today was definitely adventure.
It was a test.
It was
a test again. Yeah, it was something. We made it through.
Yeah, it was very wet today. Don, I get it. We got wet as well. Ace, I appreciate it. Oh, cool, Quentin. Awesome, man. Yeah, your smaller raccoons be a little rougher right now, Quentin. Where you're at, your bigger ones should be pretty good. Boy, if it's just for otter, I'd go with the number 2 on a fish stick. Just anchor it well. You have to anchor it well. Mark, yeah, of course you're going to bed. I get it, buddy. Myron, how we doing, man? No, this is a trip of a lifetime. It's just been amazing. We've had a blast up here. It's just been. We actually just came in from outside, sitting there listening to the mud hens and the mallards and the hawks and the owls.
All kinds of wildlife around it. It's wonderful.
It's amazing. Pretty surreal, which I've never used that word as much as I have now.
You've used it a few times.
Bearded, yeah. So you saw that picture. You're gonna see it in the video here. Eventually coming up. We caught a beaver today in a Bridger number 1.5. As soon as we pulled up to him, he pulled out, and on our way back home, he found himself in another 1.5, and we got him this time. So that's a good one too. It's probably 50 plus. It's a good beaver.
It's a good size one.
I really expect to catch more mink than beaver doing this, but Myron, we are at 333, so halfway to hell. That's about the best way to put it. Woody's, how we doing? Well, there's obviously some beaver around. No, it's been fun. It's just been an adventure. Our plan is no, Midwestern. We haven't got into any mink yet. I was kind of surprised. I figured we'd be hitting a few, but maybe my chat's not wanting to scroll down for me. Yeah, maybe. Oh, that's cool, Ace. That's awesome. We got 3 more checks, Quentin. Tomorrow we are setting hopefully a lot more huts. I kind of wanted to today, but we were just lucky to survive today.
Yeah, today was a rough one with the rain and everything.
It was a wet, wet day. Oh, I don't even know, Bearded. Depends if we get these other hut sets. We've got probably another 40 huts is what we figured that we can set, if we can access them. So we'll find out. We'll know more here in about 12 hours if we get there.
About 12 hours. We got a good plan online though. We're set up for it. We're ready to go.
Between Onyx and the drone, I think we found a way to get there, but who knows? It's just we won't know until it happens. Yeah, I heard, Quentin. I heard the rain's getting pretty bad. Actually, my dad made the trip all the way up here today to grab muskrats and take them back home. So he got here at like 4. He's gonna be getting home at like 11 tonight. So it's gonna be a haul for him. Wow, Midwestern, that's terrible.
Yeah, so that's a lot.
That's pretty hard to do any crick trapping by far. But yeah, we're at 333 so far in 3 checks. I'm very happy with it. Can't complain other than the weather today.
Well, after today's check, can't even be upset about that.
Yeah. Ended up with 98 today, which for the record was my exact guess on what we'd catch today. Exact guess.
We have a little side bets going on that.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
98 was the number today.
Yeah, it's just so amazing to be out here in the middle of nowhere. I mean, nowhere. There's like 3 lights that we can see probably 5 miles away, and it's cool. Just amazing.
I'm surprised we have reception to be able to do this.
Yeah, I know, which I don't know why the hotspot doesn't work to download videos, but
I think we're just that far away.
we got all the videos edited and ready to roll, but
just can't upload them.
Nope. So they'll probably come out daily with my raccoon trapping stuff once I get back home. Yeah, Ace, bear buy a lottery ticket. We were talking about like the odds of catching the same beaver twice in 4 hours, probably in that span.
Yeah, that's about all it was. Yeah.
Pretty crazy. Oh, reef, whatever. Bearded, all depends. I see, and that everyone here, all the big rat trappers in the area, they talk about the drop off. They say day 2 to 3 is when they say drop off. We've gone 114, 121, 98. I don't even see that as a drop off. I mean, it's so minimal, but maybe tomorrow is going to be way lower. I don't know. Gold Falcon, our size is kind of small. I won't say small. We got some real good ones, but every day we've got 20 kits, I'd say. They're still gray. Ooh, Woody's. Yeah, I don't blame you, buddy. Midwestern, yeah. I figure I'm only about 500 raccoon behind next gen right now. So I should be able to do that first day. We should be fine.
Don't let him fool you here. He's itching to get back and start trapping.
Oh yeah. I'm itching for raccoons again. That's bread and butter. And I said it in today's video. Like we laid out the 98 outside the boat, and I filmed it like I always do my raccoon stuff. And it's like 98 muskrats does not fill a picture nearly as much as 98 raccoons would.
It doesn't.
Right, Mark, exactly. Oh, Gold Falcon. I don't know. You know, I'm sure there's gonna be early ones, whatever. But I'm parting and piecing these things out anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh yeah, gold falcon in the spring. Yeah, those rats just chew each other up. Chew each other up like crazy. It's just amazing. We're not having a lot of that yet, which it's springtime mostly, but uh, it's kind of crazy how the catches we are. I mean, we've got them by belly fur. I've caught them by the tail,
Or the nose,
by the nose, by the head,
the side fur.
the side. The one we had, we caught it like completely on its side. It's just amazing. Woody's, I wish you luck, buddy. Brad Moore, how we doing, buddy? You helped me out a lot on this venture, so it's been fun. Just so much wildlife. It blows me away. So much stuff to see here. I mean, even now, uh, the clouds rolled out and just the stars. It's beautiful being in the middle of nowhere. Hey, Colton, how we doing, bud? Didn't see you in here. Yeah, Justin, it's been fun, man. It's been an adventure. Like I said, I'm ready to get back home and chase raccoons, but man, it's been fun.
It's been a good time for sure.
I'm putting him to work. Today was the first day in the boat where our communication was pretty much limited to just facts.
It was
you
gone.
know?
It was gone.
Instead of being super excited and super pumped up, it was kind of just like over here. It's been rough. Jeff, we have not yet. Hoping to cook some up, but just haven't yet. It's just a whole new atmosphere, completely out of my realm, trying something 100% new. It's just crazy. Ace. No, I caught one in a 220 last year, but not a 110. That would be wild. That would be amazing. Although hindsight 2020, I wish I did bring some 110s.
It would have come in handy.
Those would have came in really handy right down the road in the pond.
Absolutely.
So, always learning. We're trying to figure things out. It's our first time. There's always things to improve on.
We've learned that.
Midwestern, I already did it, buddy. Ruger, how we doing, boss? Yeah, we're alive. We haven't drowned, which is good. Although I do admit I'm getting a lot more comfortable, probably too comfortable, leaning out the front of the boat to put stuff on there.
Yeah.
I need to stay on my belly and do it instead of leaning out with my knees because I'm one hand slip off the hut away from getting wet. So, and that would ruin a day. He caught his raincoat on the handle a couple times today on the motor.
There's a couple times I almost hurt myself off there with that.
Ruger, yeah, it was raining all day over here. And that's what made today so tough, It wasn't as terrible as we thought. I thought it was supposed to be complete downpours, but looks like as soon as we get out of here, too, it's going to start freezing up. So that's part of the reason we're bailing out on Friday. Anywhere between... he's got a video on his phone of me walking on water, which is about 2 inches.
Oh, yeah, about 2 inches deep.
And then probably 6 foot. Oh, yeah, Don, that'd be amazing. It is, Jeff. It is, That's a whole new workout. My legs are getting lazy just kneeling in the front of the boat. Brad, we've tried some baited sets. Mild success with it. Very little compared to the hut sets. But to be honest with you, I haven't given it a real fair shake. We've only put out probably 10 of them. And just, not nearly as good as a hut set.
Well, we've had a lot of rain, too.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw the sun for about an hour today, and that's the first sun we've seen in 4 days.
I gotta wear my sunglasses again finally.
Midwestern, no, my deer hunting's done for the year. Nice, Ace. Yeah, good luck, Woodies. I know you got a lot of work going on down there, bud. Jason, how you doing, bud? Yeah, Brad, 100%. We've noticed that. I mean, that's hot sets are, and that's the thing, just talking to you and learning stuff and a couple other guys. Like, I've never really done it other than we set like half dozen, maybe 10 huts on teeter
down there. Yeah. Yes, it's been all learning on this one. It's been a unique trip. It's been fun.
Ruger, we talked about that earlier. We came here with such highs, then we had some severe low moments where we almost didn't even come, and then some really high moments, and then very low moments. And overall, I'm very happy with where we're at. With how we're set up and where we're at with experience, I always want more, but I think we're doing better than what we would do, I guess, if that makes sense.
Well, day one, just trying to figure out that motor, I was worried about it, trying to figure out how to navigate this marsh and get the numbers we were trying to get, but we've actually come out pretty good on it.
Yeah.
We did a lot better than we thought.
Yeah, I'm very happy with it. I mean, we've had almost 300 rat days. We're 2 shy of it today, which is frustrating, but the beaver made up for it.
I did.
Oh, cool, Jason. 30? I hope you hammer him, buddy. Brian, colony traps or 1.5s. That's all I brought with me. Bearded right now, we have probably about, well, now we're probably pushing 200 traps with what we set yesterday.
Yep.
So we're still probably almost 50% today.
Yeah, really, yeah. Overall.
We're probably 50% today, give or take.
Boy, it didn't feel that way this morning, though.
No,
it didn't.
That's what was funny is like today, this morning, we're struggling, and it felt like, I don't know, there's just something about it felt like we were doing a lot worse than what we actually were. But, I mean, still came up with 98. The totes and bucket were filling up in the boat, but it just seems like we'd have 3 or 4 huts in a row with nothing. And even our new stuff that we set yesterday, very low production. So it's kind of interesting. Jeff, I don't know about that one. We'll see what happens. The muskrats and mink, because my wife's had a few opportunities to make them, but she's turned them down for now because to make one of the big pieces for a bear, you have to sew it together. But then when you cut that pattern out of 2 sewn pieces, now you have open seams on each end. So she's not sure quite how to do that yet. But it's just been amazing up here in the middle of nowhere. I mean, you'll see in the videos too. I even stopped what I'm saying because a group of mallards just started going off. It was awesome. It was just so cool. They're
still out there going off.
Yeah, they're still out there. Just makes me wonder why in the middle of the night just randomly mallards just rah, 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 rah. Bearded, I get it, man. I caught 100. Like 106 or something, one of my first years of trapping, back when we had them in ponds. And that was like, I'd call it my first real year. It's technically my second, but... And now I've just tripled my yearly record. Purgatory, how we doing, buddy? It's just been fun, an adventure, it is more than anything. He's used to camping out in Colorado and the mountains and stuff, and it's definitely more flat plains than that.
Same cold.
It's still chilly. Cold.
Still chilly out here.
Yeah. Yeah, good luck with that, Reef.
Yeah, we have enough wind up here. It's already moving around.
Right. Yeah, Jeff, she's just nervous about it. All right, Quinn. Take care, everybody. Good job on the rats, man. That's awesome. And this is where I give Reef coordinates to some random campground somewhere else, so he just starts rocking the wrong camper. Bearded 700 beaver, man. That's a lot of beaver. That's an insane amount of beaver. I hope you hit it, bud. That'd be cool. That would be awesome. Man, the chat doesn't like scrolling down on its own.
It doesn't. It's doing its own thing right now.
653 bearded. Nice. No, I'm good. No, we're at 333, and we've probably got 50 rats that are, kits. They're grays, but that's all right. It's just such an experience pulling a boat up to a hut and reaching down in that water and pulling up a muskrat. It's just so surreal. Reef, I haven't caught a skunk yet. All right, take care, Brad. Thanks, man. I appreciate all your help. Midwestern, thanks for jumping in, buddy. You have a good night, man. How would you know, Reef? You haven't even been to the Midwest. You fly over us all the time. Shut the heat off? Oh no, that was the water pump.
Just turned off.
Gotcha. Patrick, how we doing? Yeah, Jeff, 50 beavers a lot. I'm on one for the day, so. Hey, Pops. Patrick, not one. Not a single one. Yeah, no raccoons yet. Actually, I'm trying to avoid setting raccoon stuff. There's some opportunities here. I could have made some sets, but they're impartial to catch raccoons, and we're not set up for raccoons. Matter of fact, the beaver today. uh, let's just say we had to use our what would you call it? Self defense weapon for.
That's a good way to word it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bearded. There's still raccoons here. There's not nearly as many of them as back home, but there's a few here. Otter cat, what's up, bud? Yeah, I'm wearing raccoon floaties on my arms. That's what it is. I probably should be though. My wife's mad that I don't wear a life jacket every day.
What do you mean? You've been wearing a life jacket the whole time?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I tell her until the videos come out. Big D, how we doing? No, it's crazy to see how much these muskrats move and stuff and work huts. I've had several traps now. I need tomorrow. We'll try to do a little better filming of it. Uh, but I can have a trap if it's not set off. They're building this hut so quick that okay. So here's the kind of corner of the hut, and I have my pole here with my traps. They will build the hut past my pole overnight. I will literally have 6 inches of vegetation put on top of my trap. It's just insane. Oh, there you go, Jeff. That'll be good. Hey, bearded. Us fluffy boys may float, but we have enough gear on that we kind of sink. So, Todd, how we doing, bud?
Finally dry, Todd.
Yeah.
Been soaking wet all day.
Oh,
Took a bowl of chili to get the cold out of us.
Come home, change clothes, get a nice warm bowl of chili. It was amazing. It was much needed.
Oh,
that was a real pep me up. Real food. It was great.
I guess we got us through the rest of the day, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the only way we got through the rest of the day.
Oh, for sure.
And I'm still surprised we got 98 today. It was a tough day.
It just felt slow. I mean, after counting those, I was surprised the numbers we got. It just felt slow and didn't feel like we did as good as we did. But
felt really slow, but we still hammered them. Hot and stuff. That's when the evening comes to play. Yeah, it's just getting home, getting dry. And of course, as soon as we pulled the boat up, the sun creaks out after 3 days.
I mean, it quit raining. Like right away.
Yeah, literally, we weren't off the water 3 minutes.
I think I was still in the boat when you were pulling us up to the camper.
Yeah.
And it quit raining.
Oh, Big D's, he makes a phenomenal chili, and that's what we're set up here in the camper. We got stuff. We had chicken and noodles. We got chili. Tomorrow we're doing a deer roast. That was a big thing for me, is a good hearty evening meal. I need that to keep going. Oh, nice, Purgatory. Nice, buddy. Really, Patrick? Oh boy. No, that beaver was that's going to be something we'll talk about for the next 30 years.
I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that. That's something I'll tell a lot of people about.
Yeah.
that was something to be.
That beaver got away from us and left one toe and a 1.5, and 4 hours later we caught him again in the opposite foot.
and I never would have thought. Never would have thought that was the same beaver. But as soon as you mentioned, I was like, I bet he's right.
Yeah. It's got to be the same one.
And it was.
We've seen some cool stuff up here, Ruger. I mean, it's just the amount of ducks and wildlife, pheasants.
Oh, pheasants.
It's just insane. Literally, the muskrats are everywhere. Literally everywhere. It's insane. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm used to Iowa, it's deer country, and it's deer. Big deer, 200-inch deer. Up here, it's all game birds. It's just crazy.
Yeah, and just the way the marsh changes every day we're out there.
Yeah.
Every day we go out, it's an entirely different view.
Yeah, and that's what we've talked about. So the huts like we're setting tomorrow, a lot of these huts have been 10 to 20 yards away from us this whole time, but we haven't seen them. But the vegetation's starting to break down enough. Now we can see them. It's pretty wild. It's something you wouldn't expect. I appreciate it, Purgatory. Patrick, we're at 333, halfway to hell. Bearded, very possible. I'm not gonna say yes for sure, but I've learned a lot. We've learned a lot. We have a lot more idea of what we need and how to do it. I know the plans I would do, things I'd change, things I'd keep the same if I ever was to do this again. Uh, the rat population for where I'm from is amazing, but for this area, they're like, it's a 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10. It's nothing compared to what they say it could be. So if I ever did this again, I would change a little bit of equipment wise, and it could be game on. It could be there's few things that drastic changes that can make this very productive.
The right population and equipment. I got to come
Yes.
up here and really do some work.
Yes. No, Jeff, that was just a muskrat hut. My bread and butter set, 90%, 95% of our sets are a muskrat hut. And we find the slides where they're going up, make a little pocket, put a 1.5, and that's it. Or even not even find the slide, just put a 1.5 on the side of it. Almost all 1.5s, Patrick. We've probably caught 25 or 30 rats now in colonies, but everything else is 1.5s. That's probably about right, isn't it? 20, 25. We got 12 off the one. Then that other spot's got 6 or 8.
Yeah, that's all right.
15 or 20 in colonies. And we caught a turtle today.
Yeah, the turtle. Yeah,
we
did.
Big turtle in a colony trap, which is something I've never done before. I've caught carp in colonies, but I've never caught a turtle.
Well, on that set there we have. I would have thought we'd have some rats in there at least with that turtle. That spot is absolutely perfect. It is the most prime spot for colony sets I've ever seen.
It is perfect. Patrick, I would probably the motor situation. The motor works great and it's awesome, but it's not perfect. Just because we have a long 8-foot shaft trying to push through cattails and stuff. It propels us great going straight, but trying to turn in it's really long. It's a lot better than an outboard motor, typical one, but I'd probably go with like a surface drive. I'd keep probably my traps the way they are. I would switch to 1 trap per pole, probably. We're doing 2 traps per pole right now. Other than that, just more rats. More, some of these spots we're going 200 yards to hit a hut.
I don't know about what we're doing tomorrow. We might have a lot better luck with that.
Yeah. Tomorrow where we're going, if we can access it, which we've done the research, I think we can get there tomorrow. It could be phenomenal. We could be hitting a whole new aspect of rat huts in a very small area. So
that might set them a little harder.
Yeah, exactly. So we have 3 checks left. We're coming home Friday. Both of us have wives and family, and we're going to see them before I start hitting raccoons hard and he goes back to work, which sucks for you, but
yeah. It'll probably be less work than what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, I guarantee it is. I know it is. Muddy Acres, how we doing? 98 today, Muddy Acres, off of basically the same sets. I think we set another 10 huts yesterday, so another 20 traps, but they didn't really produce anything.
They didn't do near like we thought we would.
No. Oh yeah, Ruger. We got competition out here, and he is an amazing guy. I wish he lived back home in Iowa because I would love to he'd be a huge mentor for me. He does so well. It's pretty cool, just talking to him, talking about memories of what they've done out here before in the past. At one point, where we're at, they took like 12 to 15,000 muskrats. It's just amazing. It's just phenomenal. Just a great guy. Just a great person.
He's a really good dude. And a lot to learn from him as well. He's got all kinds of information. He's not scared to talk to us about
Yep. Matter of fact, yesterday we're struggling to get out of a spot with a
it.
hut,
Bad.
and he came in with the perfect. I mean, he's done this for 40 years. He came in with the perfect setup, motor, boat. I mean, he knows what he's doing, when to hit throttle, when not to. And he comes in just to talk to us and then drives off. And I'm like, thank God you made a trail for us to get out, because we were in trouble.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I'm the one that has to drive that out of there.
Yeah, I was just like, man, you made it so much easier for him. Hey, thanks, Pops. I don't blame you. You better get some rest, buddy.
Good to see you today, Dave, by the way.
Muddy Acres, though, that was awesome. That picture of that fisher, though, that was so cool. Thanks, Purgatory. Right, Bearded. No, it was so fun. We've learned a lot. If we do this again here in a couple years, if the muskrats really come into numbers, I know exactly what I want to do. Not saying it'll be perfect. We'll still have a lot to learn, but it'll be fun.
There's a lot of ways we learned that we could improve.
Oh yeah,
and hit this marsh a little better than what we can now.
Right. That our competition is going through stuff that I wouldn't even think about putting our boat through.
No.
Not even consider it. And he's just putting through it like it's nothing. So. Oh, Muddy Acres. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it, Pops. I get it. No, we got big hopes for the next couple days. We have 3 checks left, but tomorrow we're setting a lot more stuff. If we can get to it, which I think we have a plan for. If we get there, we're gonna set it heavy because we're gonna have 2 checks on it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Yeah, because
we won't have the time we do now.
Yeah,
on this first run.
Yeah,
so.
This first run, we'll have traps on these huts for basically 6 days. Now these last ones we're gonna set for 2 days. We're gonna set probably 4 traps on them, to hit them a lot harder, a lot quicker, because we pull out on Friday and we're headed home. So. I'll bet you were, Muddy Acres, because you had, what, 5-day season or something like that for them there? That was pretty cool. That makes sense. That makes sense, Muddy Acres. Well, guys, we'll probably be all out here. Just figured I'd stop in and give everybody kind of a heads up what's going on. We're at 5 hours right now, Bearded, on the marsh. So. Mark, no, we pretty much just froze everything. And we're going to mess with that later when we get home, so. Yeah, Ruger, you need to get your beauty sleep, so I'll see you in January. But, no, just want to give you guys kind of a heads up what's going on. We're doing well, but I can't put videos out right now because we have no Wi-Fi and the hotspot's not working. So
we gave it a shot. I mean,
yeah,
we tried to put it up, but it's not working. And I don't mind being this far off the grid.
Yeah,
we don't have that capability. Honestly, it's wonderful out here.
No, once I get raccoon trapping, I'll probably do a muskrat video with raccoon video every night. Just go with my nightly raccoon video. So I appreciate it, Jeff. You guys all take care. We will see you at some point again. We won't be doing probably any more lives until after raccoon season wraps up. So. Oh yeah, Purgatory. We're having a blast. We're having an absolute blast.
It's a great time out here, actually. I love it.
Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it, buddy. Look forward to hopefully seeing you back home sometime soon. But it's been fun, guys. We're going to probably go back outside and enjoy the nice evening. I mean, it's chilly, but go do that for a little bit. Come back inside. Still got to eat some dinner. We still haven't even ate yet. So,
Yeah.
and then call it a night. I do not get like I get tired so easy now. Normally I'm up till midnight every night, but now I'm like 9 o'clock. I'm ready for bed.
I'm surprised he's still awake, to be honest with you. Well, we got a big day too tomorrow.
Right.
We got a big day.
Angie, love you too.
Love you, Angie. Love you, wife.
Thanks for letting him come on this journey with us.
But we're having a blast, so you made the right choice.
Oh, shoot. All right, guys. Y'all take care. Go out there. Trapping season's starting across the country right now, so I hope everybody's having fun. Now go out there. I'm seeing a lot of youth out there trapping right now, which is just awesome, and I love seeing that. So, you guys all take care, and we will catch you next time.